Welcome back, J4. It's been a half an hour, actually a little bit over a half an hour. And here is the tortilla dough. And it's all incorporated. It's nice and soft, ready for me to divide up and start rolling out and making tortillas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, so you're not going to see my face. You are going to see me rolling the tortillas. That's kind of why I'm at a weird angle. I'm kind of scrunched down right now. And I'm going to be rolling out the tortillas on my breadboard. And I'm going to use flour to dust the tortillas so that I can just put them right here on the side. I have a little bit of parchment paper. I'm going to roll them out all right here. And then I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll turn the camera back on when I'm cooking the tortillas. And you'll get to see me do one at regular speed. And then I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with time lapse. I've never done it before, but I'm going to try and speed up the process so you don't have to watch me cook 8 tortillas. Okay, so step 8, divide the dough into 8 pieces. Using the rolling pin, roll one piece of dough into a circle. Okay, so let's divide it first into 8 pieces, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, I'm going to stand up, so all you're going to see is, hopefully watch all the way. Let me dust this first. And that way we don't doesn't stick to the board. Okay. The easiest way to divide the dough, see, it's very much like a circle. Wow, what a glare. There it goes, it just slid right off. It's a good thing everything's clean. The easiest way is to cut it in quarters. And I'm going to use my spatula. I have to add this to my tools needed list. And I'm just going to cut it in half first. Pull that half aside. Cut this into half again. Cut this one into half. So if you want to actually look at a math lesson, here we go. I just cut the whole, I'm not going to tip it up and lose everything again, but I just cut the whole into, wow, what a glare. I'm not going to be able to show it. It's too much of a glare. But it was a circle, now you've got quarters. Okay. Trying to adjust. Too much light. It is just not happening. Okay. Anyways, you guys are just going to have to use your imagination. Each one of these quarters is going to get cut into half again. Sorry about the glare, but now we've got one smaller pie piece. See? They just got cut in half again. Cut each one in half. So by cutting each quarter piece in half, now I'm going to have 8 pieces of dough. Just put them all to the side so we can work with one at a time. Dust your breadboard, roll it into a ball, and here comes the fun part. You want to make sure you dust your rolling pin, and we are going to flatten it out. Spin it, flatten it out again. Nothing beats amateur videos. Get tortillas flying all over the place. Here is my first tortilla. I'm going to put it on the parchment paper and just sprinkle a little bit of flour so that it doesn't stick to this next one. I'm going to roll out this second tortilla, and I'm doing all of the rolling first, and then I'm going to take them into the kitchen and cook all at once. Once you get the hang of it, it's really not that hard, and it doesn't take that long. Don't expect to be perfect circles because we are not tortillerias. We don't do this for a profession. We do it because we like to cook food. See, that's not even a perfect circle, but it's okay. It's going to taste the same, and it's all good. So that was 2. Here's a third one, 3. Here's the 4th one. These tortillas are small. We used them on Cinco de Mayo and had street tacos, and they were really good. But you can see how fast this is going. So we're halfway done, and maybe I'll do time-lapsing on this portion too. This is a funky shaped one, but that's okay. I've got 2 left. Let's see. See, they're coming out pretty good. Let me do this last one. And then I'm just going to take everything into the kitchen and cook them all at once. Now when I take them in the kitchen, I'm not using my computer. I'm going to be using my phone camera. So the video is going to be a lot narrower. But that's only because I used a different device to record it. Okay, so here are all of my tortillas I just got done rolling. You can see them that way, not the glare. I'm gonna go cook them up. I'll be back. Okay guys, here is my hot skillet. It is piping hot. The whole time I was rolling out the tortillas, the skillet was warming up. So here is how I am going to cook the tortillas. Just one at a time. Plop them down in there. spread it out a little bit. And then we're just going to watch them cook. So they are going to turn a little bit white. And that's how you know they're done. Okay, like I said, I'm going to cook all of them and probably do a time lapse on this part of the video. It'll be another learning experience for me. But I'll just go ahead and video the whole thing. So if you look, the tortilla is changing a little bit. It's getting a little bit of translucent color there. That's what it looks like as it starts to cook. And it might bubble up, and if it does, that's great, because that just means it's cooking in the inside. See how it's changing colors right here? That means it's cooking. I'm going to take my spatula, lift it up a little bit, see what the side looks like. Looks pretty good. So we just want to keep it cooking. We just want to make sure that these thicker parts turn a little bit more white, because then that means it's done. If it's not done, then the tortilla is going to be a little too chewy and not soft. They're going to be a little too chewy. I'm cooking this over medium heat. I think I might increase a little bit. Let's see. Flip it over again. That's what it looks like. It's going to start puffing right here in the center. That's good. Now I kept my towel, my dish towel that I used earlier to cover the bowl. I'm just going to place that tortilla right there in the dish towel and cover it up. That's how you keep it warm. Here's the next tortilla. Let's see if I can do two at a time. This skillet looks like it's big enough to do two. Then it can go twice as fast.